Clavicular, a streamer that was big into the looks maxing scene. As every good story starts, he was a guy who, in my mind, wasn't already so good, but he got caught doing some not so good things too, so we're gonna talk about that in this video. So about what I'm covering in this video, I'm gonna insert some random point just to show his character comes off to me. These events might not be in the right order, and I might not know exactly what's going on like I think I do, so I'm gonna go ahead and say everything in this video is alleged. So this looks maxer is the type of guy to drive and lip sync a song because he thinks it makes him look cool. Is the type you'd expect him to be, honestly, but he's also the type of guy to grab a massager, put it against his cheekbones because he believes it's making micro breaks in his bones that then heal even stronger and pronounces his cheekbones. Yeah. Of which he calls bone smashing. I wish I could tell you I'm joking, but like, look at this man.
Do you guys know about bone smashing? Bone smashing? It's according to Wolf's Law. So like when you break down a bone, it grows back stronger. So I'm trying to grow my cheekbones to Mog, you know? I feel like if I was more Mog, they would let me slide. Is that true? No. If I was more Chad? No.
If I was more Mog. You're not cool, buddy. You're not cool. Oh, and the best part, as you saw, he sang this to a police officer. No respect in his tone or anything. Just doing his little dancey dance that he can look good to the people on Kick to stroke his fragile ego. So this frat boy, cool guy wannabe walks around parties talking to women. As you can expect, that's a place where your ego will be challenged. And in this particular instance I'm about to show you, he definitely gets his ego challenged. In this clip, women were talking about how they only go for dudes with Rolls Royces, and I admit they were being touchy and it would bother me too, but then again, I wouldn't put myself in this position.
She just he doesn't like that.
A Rolls Royce. Yeah? Okay.
Or like a nicer kind of car.
Just a Rolls Royce, that's all I need.
Maybe a nicer one. And like a BMW. And maybe
Just get a Rolls Royce, bro.
She just he doesn't like that. No way you just shushed him on his street.
From what they say, he gets that painful feeling from when he was a little boy. The cool kids wouldn't let him sit at their table at lunch. You can see his anger boiling up by the look on his face. And in other instances where he's on this podcast talking to women with OnlyFans. Granted, I don't support porn.
That's the problem, is that we're too kind to you guys. We don't tell you guys that you're dumb. We don't tell you guys
you do. You've been doing it the whole time.
Well, I'm the one of the few. I'm one of the few.
I mean, you're just being performative at the same time for all the
I could say that's you because you don't have any platforms right now and you need to be performative in order to be seen by people because you ran over someone with your car.
Yeah, like, but
you have to be performative.
And listen, you got two chins hanging off your fat face.
That's very cute, and
But the second the woman he's talking to says something about something he did, making it, in my mind, from what I saw, a pretty valid point, he just starts with the ego broken, physical insult, physical insult, physical insult. You look bad, I look good, caveman brain, monkey. That's like all he has to his devices. I mean, he can't possibly form any rational thought after his ego's been challenged and now he's mad. And it's like, have some maturity, man. But also in the clip, nobody else at the table looks like they had much maturity, so, you know. And there's other cases where he tries to tell a woman in need of the restroom to pop a squat on the sidewalk in one of the trees. It's a big Mr. Man saying to do it, so she goes to do it, and someone there is actually saying how messed up it is.
I was gonna piss myself. We missed you, Pop. Your little Escalade driver.
What, you wouldn't piss in the street?
I was trying, but everybody told me no.
Yeah, why? That's actually that's a sign of a fucking real.
Right there?
Yeah, you'd be a real bitch if you do that.
I do strike it right there.
Yeah, pop a squat.
You can't record it though.
Don't give a fuck. Just pop a squat. Let's go. Let's see it. Yeah. Hell yeah. You got it. Yeah. Hell yeah.
No.
Hell yeah. Yeah, pop a squat. Be a real bitch. Be a real bitch.
No.
Go on. Be a real bitch. Pop a squat.
That's fine.
He has no care for other people. Just what's fun for him and what strokes his ego. So it's clear that he wants to portray this super duper uber cool guy, even going as far to load a weapon in a car with somebody just that he can look cool so the mask doesn't slip and people see a human, because that would break his ego. He needs everybody to think he's better than them. I mean, that just shows how much he cares about the way he looks to other people. If he didn't care, he wouldn't be going that extra mile, but he has to validate himself. And having clips like this...
Truck get fixed. No, that fucking same dickhead didn't have insurance that hit me, so I reported him to ICE. For those of you who don't know the backstory, there was this guy from Honduras, a 14-year-old little kid, who could barely see out of the wheel. So he's driving like this, and he hits the back of my car, and I fucking go over to the guy to kick his ass, and I'm like, oh, it's a 14-year-old kid. And he's sitting there like a retard, like, what'd I do? So I'm like losing my shit. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck am I gonna do now? This kid is like 14 and he's a midget retard. So I say, hey, give me your ID. He hands me like a piece of paper that was like McLovin tier that says Jose or Jose B, I forget, from Honduras. So I reported him to ICE, right? I reported him to ICE. I filled out a tip. And I used some connections, and I hopefully got him deported.
You can imagine how things would go if he was angry, or as some people say, minorly annoyed. You'll see later. But for right now, let's talk about his alleged drug use in this clip where he talks about his top drugs, which have meth and cocaine listed alongside steroids, which is also illegal in the US. And you might be saying, hey, he could be making a joke. You make jokes like that on Twitch all the time. And yeah, I do make those jokes, you'd be right, but the difference is I don't actually do what I'm saying. So obviously, later in his career, he was arrested for, you guessed it, drugs. He was trying to get into a bar with a fake ID, and it was found that he had drugs on him. Womp womp, funsy onesies, right?
Hey man, I don't mean to bother you. I'm like his childhood best friend. What's he being arrested for? We're like all extremely confused. False ID. False ID? What? Using a fake ID. Okay.
And down goes with the insecurity-ridden, cynical narcissist. And there's nothing wrong with having insecurity. I have a lot of insecurity. I wear this baggy hoodie all the time and makeup on my face because I don't like the way my jaw looks. So, I get it, but you have to be open about these things, and you can't act like him and let it hurt you and those around you. But, what would you think if I told you that if we hit the rewind button, things get worse? The Cybertruck incident. Clavicular was in no good territory. Here he was being stalked and stream sniped by this mega freakazoid fan, which we see happens a lot with IShowSpeed, but the difference is how they handle it. Now, I don't know what to extent this happened to IShowSpeed. That was just an example. There's probably better examples out there, but my point is that this happens to streamers all the time, and they usually handle it better. That's a consistent factor. Now, I see people saying a lot that the mega fan freakazoid, which we see, was armed, but I didn't see anything of that. Maybe he was, but that changes things a lot. But for the rest of this video, I'm going to go out under the assumption that he was unarmed. On multiple occasions, this guy showed up on Clavicular's stream sniping him and harassing him, being annoying and loud, even splashing him with water. This time, when he showed up, Clavicular was in a car, nothing but him and the passengers. He was annoyed, possibly mad, and without any care for human life. He drives his Cybertruck, making a thud. Then he says his iconic line, "Is he dead?" Some say that after asked, "Is he dead?" he says, "Hopefully," but I didn't hear that when I listened to it. You can see in his face the, "Oh my god, is he dead? Did I just kill someone? Is he dead?" But of course, he would get less women drooling over him if he let that mask slip. So he has to be stone-faced, Giga Chad, because if anyone clowned on his reaction, his ego would be shattered and he would be ruined. But it's all okay, because he kept that big man persona, and all his brain-rotted incels thought he was tough. But yeah, he didn't go to jail, prison, wherever you go when something bad happens. Until later when the drugs happen, so yeah. And I don't really have any opinion on this part, but after that video was taken, this one was taken, so.
Are they towing him?
I don't see why.
I think he's good.
Fucking amazing.
So look, this car is getting towed.
I think that's unrelated.
So I hope you all enjoyed the video. If I should make a part 2 about information I missed, or if there's any information I missed that I should put in the bio, let me know. But for now, I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Oh, and super unprofessional. I know, when I'm a 15-year-old in my room making a YouTube video, it's not going to be professional. I accidentally left out all the really funny tweets people were making, so look at this.